Namibia, a semi-desert country with paradoxical beauty and 13 ethnic groups. Our biggest fear is not that we are inadequate, but that we are powerful beyond measure. It is not how small a village is, neither is it if we have a world with boutique clothing. It is about your dream to be bigger than what your physical eyes can see. Coming up, my hometown village with a 6,000 population surrounding and up to 30 kilometers from town, also known for the place of the rock. The northwest region of Namibia has suffered from severe drought for the past 8 years, and this has left so many households without water and food, as their livestock died of hunger. Because these needs are not met, it leads to higher poverty rates and no education. This Ovahimba village is 3 kilometers away from any water supply, and they have to travel every third day to fetch food for the animals and for their own use. Accessibility to food and running clean water is a basic need in these communities, as people have to travel by donkey carts and or walk and carry jerry cans for distances to fetch water from a river or buy food from a village. And because 60% of Namibian children suffers from malnutrition and 75% of our produce is imported, I decided to focus my Beauty with Purpose project, Our Water, My Development, on food security and clean water. Starting with installing a borehole at my home village Kamanyap and a hydroponic garden at a pre-primary boarding school of 30 children 55 kilometers from the village of Kamanyap. Together with Kamanyap Drilling and Wagner Bonsmaras, we installed a borehole in the Kamanyap resettlement next to a school to provide the school and community with clean water that is more accessible and for them to be able to plant their own fruits and vegetables. At the pre-primary school, I teamed up with Agra, the Namibian market leader in agriculture. We put up a hydroponic system 55 kilometers north of the village at a boarding school, which will allow the community to provide fresh and nutritious fruits and vegetables to the children, and any surpluses to the wider community. Agra's aim is to provide a better life for all Namibians. This is a vision that I share. I believe that through strategic partnerships, we can all contribute to being the change that we want to see in the world. Food security is not only important for these children to have a better nutrition, as it is crucial in early childhood development, but also for a more secure future of the next generation. I strongly believe in to teach a man to plant, and he will never be hungry. But if you give him a plate of food, he will be hungry the next day. And once a basic human need is met, everyone can flourish in different areas of life. I announce that Kamanyap will be on the world's lips for a project that not only changed the region, but also Namibia, because this project has already made a tangible change in these communities. The vision of Namibia to become a developed country by the year 2030 is not only the governmental goal, but my vision for my beloved country. And this not only for my country, but goes hand in hand with the Sustainable Developing Goals 1, 2, and 6, no poverty, no hunger, and clean water worldwide. The more a country can sustain itself, it will allow economic growth in exporting, and the more a country can look after its people in providing the basic necessities in food security and clean water, it makes them independent. Truly, as someone who understands the desert walks, I look beyond the walk of the desert, and what I see through this project is that it can bring this nation to a lavished, independent development. This project is all about this nation to use their soil to feed their own and access the long hidden waters in this desert to bring hope to a thirsty nation. This project is not only about producing the best out of the soil of Namibia, but also beauty with a purpose. The beauty of outward things, the beauty of the desert that creates its own unique beauty to the world. It is not only a dream, but it can be achieved. Dreams that can be achieved is dreams that can change the economics of a country. One can conquer much more than that what you have grown or that what you believe to see. If you keep on dreaming bigger, we can create a country of sustainable food and water. Let us keep dreaming about this region, and let us keep dreaming for Namibia, because through our dreams we pronounce, and through our lips we create, according to the over and above, the more than enough, the extraordinary and above the ordinary. I want to be a voice to do exactly that in my village, coming up. Last but not least, I would like to thank the Miss World organization for their generous contribution to making this dream a reality.